Today, we actually start technically the last unit of the course. So far we have done, so that's why it says, everyone listen up. That's why it says topic 6. So far we have done 5 topics. Topic 1 was trigonometry. Topic 2 was geometry. Topic 3 was exponents. Topic 4 was the money, the finance, the compound interest. Topic 5 was the one we just finished, which we did the test for this week, which was quadratics. So we have only 2 more topics left, everyone. Topic 6, I like to start with statistics. It's more relevant to all of us as citizens. And then topic 7, which we will start somewhat next week, maybe towards the end, is probability. Okay. So statistics is more relevant. That's why we started today. Okay. So we will do these basic topics over the next few days. Today we have a handout. It's 3 pages. We're not going to do all of 3 pages. It's full of calculations. I'm hoping this handout would go over 2 days. So today, and when we come back next week on Monday. Okay. No point in doing things very rushed because then things don't make sense. Okay. All right. So let's start. So whenever you talk about statistics, you talk about certain words that have certain meaning. Today we deal with 3 with those words. Today we deal with something called the mean. They all start with M, by the way. They all start with M. Mean. Yeah. Median. Yes, by the way, this is sometimes covered in grade 7, grade 8. So we kind of, grade 4, even as early as grade 4. But today we just, revisit and take it up a notch as well. So, yeah. Mean, median, and mode. Okay. So first, let's just define what they are. So mean has, by the way, mean is the only one. Listen up. Mean is the only one with a different name that's more common than mean. Average. So I want you next to mean to write the word average. So let's go with average. Every time you hear the word mean, it's just a mathematical way of saying the easy word average. Average, average. Yes. Eraser? Yes. Okay. Okay, average. So how do you get the average? Let's say you're taking 4. How many people are taking 4 courses this term? Great. Probably at the end of this term, or maybe at the end of the whole year, you have taken 7 or 8 courses, or 6 maybe. Depends how tough each term was. You are interested in knowing your average for that term or for the whole year. Okay. How do you do that? You do the sum. What does the word sum mean? SUM. What does it mean? Sum. To add, exactly, addition, to collect the total. So average is the sum of values in a set of, who knows how to read this word? I've heard the data and I've heard the data. Okay, so either way, I guess it's accepted. Is- Or data is the name from the Star Trek character. Okay, yeah. Divided divided by the number of values in the set of values. All right, that's the mean. Next one is the median. Median is very easy to do. What do you do for the median? You just make the values ordered. This is what so many people make a mistake in when they do the median. They just look at the values as they're presented to them. No, 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 no. Before you calculate the median, you have got to what? Order the value from what? Least, or maybe like to the left. Least to what? So from the lowest to the highest, okay? And you pick the what? The middle value. That's why I call the median. That's why it's called the median. By the way, do you also know what they call median outside in the street when you drive? The median is basically the little concrete separation between the 2 lanes. So for example, if you're going on Wonderland North and other people go on Wonderland what? South, that concrete separation in between is called the what? It's called the median because it's exactly where? In the middle. By the way, they don't call it average. They don't call it they call it the what? Median, because it's exactly in the middle. Okay, so it's the middle value. Okay, last one is mode. Everyone, last one is what? Mode. Now here's the thing about mode. Listen up. It could exist or it could what? Not exist. Why? Because it's the value that occurs the what? The most times in the what? In the set. So for example, I'll give you an example here. let's say I ask everyone, I'm not going to do it, but let's say I ask everyone to take their shoes off. Okay? And now I'll tell you why. Because I want to see the shoe sizes. The shoe size that repeats the most, the shoe size that most people have written on their shoe is called the what? Is called the mode. So the mode is the what? Is the number that repeats more than any other number. What if no number repeats? What if we all, which by the way is a complete, the odds of all of us, guys or girls, having different shoe sizes is very low. At least two of us will have the what? The same shoe size. But let's say all of us had different shoe sizes. We would have no what? There would be no mode because not a single value repeated at least how many times? At least how many times? Twice. You have got to have at least a value repeating at least twice to say the mode of this set of data or data is what? Is this number. Okay? All right. Lots of talk. Let's actually what? Put it to an actual calculation. So everyone, let's do the first example. So in a gas station during lunch break, 15 people, 15 customers fill their gas tank of different sizes. Of course, I mean, you've got vans, SUVs, trucks, motorbikes with regular gas. The liters of gas in each time they filled it are the following. The first person filled how many liters? 21, 38, 29, blah, 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 until you what? Until you finish your lunch break. Hold on. So see, Caleb is basically what? Jumping to what we need to do for the what? For the median. But my first question, I'm asking you to calculate the what? The mean. What's another word for mean? Average. Thank you. So the question is, what should the gas station owner expect to be the what? The average what? The average what? Gas amount almost every day during what? During lunch break. Because obviously you know that in the morning it might be different, towards the night it might be different, at 2 a.m. it will definitely be different, and so on. So, in other words, calculate the average amount of gas recorded during that lunch break. Okay, how do you calculate any average? What do you do with all the values? First, what do you do with all the values? You add them up. And then you divide by how many values are there. You don't have to guess. How many customers went? 15, exactly. Sometimes I tell you, sometimes I have to count them. Okay, so everyone, what's the easy way to do this? In one shot, go ahead. Make a long fraction. And let's add up, or at least write all the numbers. 25 plus, plus 21. Come on, just copy with me. 21 plus 38. 29. Okay, done. 32. Make sure I don't skip a number. Otherwise, it's going to be less than what it should be. 21, 16, 28. By the way, in test problems, I'm not gonna give you that many to add. Okay, it's just a like a lesson today. Usually, I'm gonna give you more than 10 tops, because I get the same idea about you understanding average if I give you 2 values or 100 values. So 25, how many so far? 28. Where's plus 21 plus 37? Wow, I really need to write. It's gotta be a big number, but I'm also writing way too big. You know what? That's why I love this feature of squeezing the calculation. Plus what? Plus. Divided by what? 15. No, they don't. Okay. How do we add them up? Please be careful. You plug in. Just make sure you press perfectly. Otherwise, you're gonna screw up your calculation. All right. Here's my calculator right here. Okay. 25 plus 21 plus 38 plus 29 plus 32. Okay, 5 numbers done. Plus 44 plus 38 plus 21 plus 16. 16 plus, move this, 28 plus 21 plus 37, 34, 19, and 26. So I hope I got all of them, and all of them written correctly. So apparently, the total amount of gas that the gas station owner lost, no, not lost, sold during that lunch break is 429 liters. Great. Divided by 15. All right. Let's see on average how much each customer required. 429 divided by 15. My guess, 13 point something. 28. Oh, my bad. You're right. What did I think? Thank you. 28. 28.6 what? Liters of what? Per? Thank you. 26.8 liter. Yeah. Per. By the way, we never say per. We do the slash. Per customer during that lunch break. Yes, Caleb, what's up? Uh, what do you mean by shorter? Like lesser, not fewer numbers? The only way to make it shorter is to legit give you fewer numbers. That's it. Can't be. By the way, just so you know, if you actually look at your everyone, if you actually look at your what's the last topic we're gonna do? Stats with what? Technology. Remember what we did with Ms. Davila? A lot of calculations very easily with Google Sheets. That's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you how basically to do this in a few seconds with probably absolutely no potential mistake. Yes, Gail? Yes. Okay. So okay. Yep. So yes, technology will definitely speed up the process. Okay, that's it. 28.6 liters of customer, sorry, liters per customer expected every day at lunch break. But you need to know, but you need to know how to use it. Okay, what did we say about median? What do you need to do about median? Sorry, with the values first. But before that, what do you need to do? Order from what? Lowest to biggest. By the way, if you do biggest to lowest, are you going to be incorrect? No, because still the middle value will still be the same. But the common, not the common, the official way is to always start from low to high. Okay, everyone, let me show you a very easy way of ordering values, especially. Oh, even no, no, even before. Everyone, first, everyone, look at all of your numbers. Any of them 3 digits? No, no, 3 digits. Like any of them in the hundreds. Good. Any of them in the single ones. So all of them are double digits. Okay, so let's look at the first digit. Yeah, let's look at the first digit, which is the 10 digit. Do we have any tens? Where are they? Great. So that means 16 and 19 are what? Are our first two. Do you see what I mean? We're basically chunking it up instead of looking at all of them at once. So, okay, so 16 and 19. And once you put them down, what do you do with their values in the list? You what? You cross them out so you don't overcount again. So 16 and 19 are gone. Okay, what's after 10? 20. What 20s do we have? We've got 25, 21, 29. No, no, no. 21 again. How many? How many 21s do we have? You have to write all of them. Never think. Yes, never think, but I have 3 of them. Can't I just one to represent all? No, you need to write all 15 values. So, exactly. Each each one counts. So, 21, 21, 21. What's after 21? 25, 28, and 29. Okay, let's see. Oh, you made me forget something. 26 at the very end. Always be careful with these. Okay, let's see. 25, 26, 28, and 29. Do we have any 30s? Sorry. Do we have any 30s? What do we have? We have 34, 37. So we have 530. All right, let me squeeze again. Uh, there we go. The 30s. Okay. 32, 34, 37, 38. Oh, 238. That's fine. 238. 38, 38, 37. Okay, what's left? Everyone, come on. Is that the last one? 44. Yep, all of them are crossed out. Great. We got them all. Sorry, say again? Yes. No, no. Now I have to what? Look at the middle number. What's the good news about 15? Everyone, look at me. What's the good news about any odd number of stuff? You have only how many numbers exactly in the middle? One, because there are 7 on the right, 7 on the left. How much is 7 plus 7? 14. One exactly in the middle. Do you see what I mean? 7. Yes. So 7 from here, 7 from here, which means one exactly in the middle, or the 8th one from either way. So okay, well actually we're gonna do an example where there is what? Where there is an even number of values given to you. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one, the 8th one, because it's exactly the one that, imagine 2 wings, everyone. Imagine 2 wings, a wing of 7, a wing of 7, and a perfect dead center of what? Of 8. So go ahead. By the way, you don't have to even write a statement. I just want you to do this. Look, just point to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's it? It's this one. Go ahead. Just point this way and write what? Median. Thank you. I do not need to see any more work because there is no more work to do. Yes. Okay. Not yet. Last one. Ragad, what's the question for part C? Go ahead. Third one. We've done the mean. We've done the median. Go. Mode. Action. Mode. Okay. Can you tell me? So what values repeated in general? 21 repeated. 38 repeated. But which one repeated the most? Okay, here's a question for you. What if 2 of them repeated the same number of times? Then you have, they are both what? Then you have 2 modes because you have 2 common shoe sizes. But if there is one that repeated the most, it wins by default. So we can just say what? So, yeah, so mode equals 21. And to help you understand why, 3 times. That's it. Done. The easiest one to find is the mode because once you organize them, it becomes very easy to see which one repeated more than once if they did. All right. That's it for the first example. Let's do the second one. Everyone, let's do the second example. Same thing. However, this time we're applying it to what? We are applying to the monthly earnings by Alyssa over here. Okay, how many months in a year? Yeah, how many months in a year? 12, which means we expect how many values? 12 values, and they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, from January all the way to December if we assume they're ordered by month. Okay, what's the first question? Find the what? Find the mean. What do you do with all of these things? Add them up. Thank you. So obviously there's so many to write, so I'm just gonna write what? Add, then what? But after you add, what do you do? You divide by 12. Add, then divide. Yep, exact number of numbers. Okay, let's start. Okay, I'm gonna do this slowly, and if anyone wants to do it with me on their cell phone or calculator, feel free to check my work if you like. You don't have to. I hope I'm good. All right, let's do this. So, clear, clear. 214 plus 333 plus 197, 310, 622, 410, 520, 285. Oh, I was about to do 450, not 540. 383, 427, 345. She earned in a year $4,586. That's a part-time job. Actually, a very, very, very part-time job. Yes. Well, you know what? Maybe she's a private tutor, and this is money just made on the side every month. I used to do that for 15 years. So I'm gonna put the yeah, yes. So on average, how yeah هم 12 12 numbers. We just divide by 12 now. By the way, everyone, here's a question for you. Actually, you know what? Let me ask you a question after we get the number. So that divides by 12. 382 point. Again, this is money. You always round money to how many decimals? Two, because you can't go more than 2 cents, like a single cent. So with money, 300 and what was it? $82. No, 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 no tricks. Everyone, is average always a good representation of things? I mean, it's a decent one, but is it always the best? Why not? From this example, why would you say that the average is not representing all the time? Go ahead. Does it always happen to happen every month? No. Everyone, how much did she physically earn in January? 214. Apparently, the average though is how much? Are those two numbers close or really different? Yeah, look how much difference there is. If you subtract 382 minus 214, you get about 160 bucks. How much did she earn though in what? In February? 333. Okay, closer to the average. How about March? Whoa, that was a bad earning month. 197. About half of that. How about this month? Way up, almost double. How about this month? Double. So not double, I mean more. Less, more, more, less, more. Everyone, can you ever, listen up, can you ever have an average bigger than the highest value you get? Can her average earning in a month be ever bigger than $622? Okay, on the other hand, can it ever be lower than $197 a month? No way. Which means what? Your average is always somewhere between your what? And your highest. But everyone, why is average, listen up, why is average not always the best? Average assumes that every month she got the same amount of what? Does that always happen to be guaranteed? No. But so what's the point of calculating average? You want to just have a sense of what if she made the same money every month? How much should we expect to do? By the way, sometimes could average almost be the same all the time? Sometimes. Okay, I'm a high school teacher. Do you think I paid the same amount every month? Think about my schedule. Do I show up 5 days a week? Do I do that for most of most of the time? Come on, man. I barely took a day off. Do I ever skip? Do I ever? Sorry, I show up how many days a week? Almost 5. I do it for how many months in a row? Oh no. What? Trust me, as much as I love you guys, but I'm really waiting for the summer. We all earned our relaxation time, okay? 10, I'm gonna keep that what on the phone. Huh. 10 months. But do you think I should get paid the same amount every single day? I think so. Like I teach 75 minutes, 3 times a day. I take a prep, period 3. Lunch is the same. Almost nothing changes. So what's up? Period 3 after lunch. So roughly every week I do the same thing, right? Or I work the same amount of money. Sorry, same amount of hours. So I should be paid the what? The same average every month. Do other jobs have different work hours? Yeah, seasonal. Maybe you work a lot in the winter. Like, okay, snow plowing, right? Do you snow plow right now? No, which means what? If you really divide your snow plowing money by 12 months, your average is gonna be very what? Low, because there are 6 months, not 6 months, no, 4 or 5 months. You have no point doing that job. So you only should divide. I know, but you should divide only by the 6, 7 months that you work in. That's why statistics is very important. Numbers tell you a story, but you also need to understand how much of a story they're telling. Good job. All right, next one. Oh, median. Yes, Chris. Good. What's up? Yes. Go ahead. Yes. Yep. Actually, another example. You just finished your track and field, right? Everything was what? Average for you, right? You run the laps. Your average should be the same, but every day you're what? You're getting what? Worse or better? Well, hopefully better. But with a lot of time or just a few seconds? Every day you get better by 1 second. Trust me, I do a lot of like speed walking or running, and every day this is like a scientific experiment. I'm always comparing what I did to the day before. I just want to be better than yesterday. That's all. Okay. Median. Do you can you tell me question? Or you? Yes. Uh, Perfect. This is what the question is all about. So first, what do I do to get the median? I have to do what with the values? I can't just look at them now. I have to what? I have to organize them from what? From lowest to highest. All of these numbers are how many digits? 3 digits. Okay. Which ones do we have any ones in the first digit? Yes, we do. How many hundreds do we have? One. Great. Go ahead. 197 obviously is the first one. Great. Cross it out. Do we have any 200? How many? We've got a 214. No, 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 no. Yes. No, 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 no. That's it. Sweet. Only two. So 214 and 285. Cross out, cross out. 300. We've got three. We've got 300 here, 300 here. We've got 300s. The lowest of all is 310, followed by 333. Yep, actually, let me just to make it easier for me to see. Absolutely right. Thank you. Oh, yes. Let me just finish this one because this one has a slightly new idea than the other one. 400s. Yes. Only two. 410, 427. Gone. Gone. Then any 500s? Yep. Go ahead. You can write them down. I'm just gonna squeeze this in. 5. Oh, 520. 540. And then the last one, 622. Okay, I don't like this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna post it. All right. How many values do we have, everyone? How many values do we have? Do we have an odd number or an even number? There is no single number in the middle of a bunch of even numbers. I mean, think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's not a single number in the middle. There are how many single numbers in the middle? 2. Which, everyone, look, imagine this to be a wing. Everyone, this is your first wing. I'll make it bigger. Everyone, look, this is your first wing. How many numbers are in my first wing? 5. How many numbers are in my other wing? Also what? I mean, come on, you have your two arms should be the same size. So how many points so how many numbers do you have right in the middle? So what do you do when you have two numbers as your median? Yes, you actually calculate the average of those two numbers. So when you have two numbers in the middle, you actually calculate the mean or the average of those two. So go ahead. You just basically what? You just point to these two like this, and you say average, AVG. By the way, I want you to get used to it. Call it AVG. In so many math and physics courses, it's called AVG, or average. Okay, what's the average of these numbers? I don't know. Whatever it is, we calculate the sum and we divide by 2. So 345 plus 383 divided by 2. 364. Okay, I want you to look at 364. Is it a part of the original collection? So everyone, remember, when you have, listen up, when you have an odd number of values, your median is one of those numbers. When you have an even number of values, your median is not going to be one of those numbers because you just invented a new number, which is the average of both. So always remember, if you ever want to check your average for an even number collection, you're not going to find it because it shouldn't exist. Sorry, I should forgot to cross out this one. Yeah, average, add them together, and then divide by 2. That's it. Done. Yes, bless you. Chris? Mhm. Now, do we have any mode? Does any number repeat at least twice? Great. So what's the answer? No mode or none. No, no, no. Don't even say 0. 0 is a what? 0 is a number. So you can either write no mode or none, or who remembers what, or who knows what n/a means? Non-applicable. Let's just say no mode. Go ahead. No mode. No mode. Yes, go ahead. I think so, yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna do this full question. I'm gonna leave the mean up to you, just because it takes too long to do. And I just don't want to waste your time in class. Yes. Yes. Um, 11 players scored this at bat. Okay. What does 11 mean? Are you gonna have two numbers for the median or just one? Nice. All right. Let's do the median. Okay. Let's look at the numbers. All of them are 3 digits. Okay. That makes it consistent, I guess. Do we have any 100s? Just one. Great. So 187. Done. 200. No. Yes. Perfect. So 260, 290, and 296. Gone, gone, gone. 300. Just one. Perfect. 400. So 400s. 437, 450, 466. Cross, cross, cross. And I'll squeeze as usual. So I always write too big. All right. Not many left. Two 500s. So 5. Oh, my bad. Yeah. You know what? I was gonna make a mistake of putting 581 first. 546, 581. Squeeze one last time. My last number is what? So Yes, it would be 100%. 5 this way, 5 this way, 1 right in the middle is the 437, as Bilal perfectly said. So go ahead and just circle this guy. Any modes? No? Nope. No mode. Again, no number repeats itself at least once. Otherwise, we would have one. Done. That's it. So your homework is to get the mean, which is what, by the way, the mean has to be somewhere between what value? And you can never get an average higher than your highest or lower than your lowest. Done. And yep, exactly. Yes. So, everyone, let's go to the second page, because the second page is a very important way of looking at statistics in general. Okay, two students. Okay, two students in the same class. Mohammed and Amanda had the following marks on 5 tests, which is very similar to what you, ladies and gentlemen, go through in a math course. On test number 1, Mohammed scored 84. She scored 99. Test 2, he scored that. She scored that. Da 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 da, so on. Okay. Question 1. What's Muhammad's average? What do I do with his numbers? His numbers. Add and divide by how many tests? 5 tests. Okay, let's do this together. Come on. So what are his numbers? 84 plus 82 plus 85, 81. All dividing 5 equals, I have no idea. Let's find it out. 84 plus 82 plus 85 plus 79 plus 81 dividing by 5. 82.2. Okay, what's his median? I don't know. What's his lowest mark, everyone? Lowest. 79. What's his next highest one? 81. Next, 82, 84, 85. What's his median? Interesting. Okay, let's do the same thing for Amanda. Word for line by line. All right, Amanda's numbers. 99 plus 76 plus 97. Sorry, plus 74 plus 65. Still, she did 5 tests, just like him. All right, what's her situation? 99 plus 76 plus 97 plus 74 plus 65 divided by 5. Hey, boss. 82. Interesting. She got the same what? That's fine. Let's see her median. What was her lowest mark? 65. Next, 74, 76. Which one is the middle? Ah, for her marks, there are no 75. Okay? That was nice. Right? Yeah, yeah. For an odd number collection, it has to be what? It has to be right in the middle. Okay, let's make a graph, everyone. Let's make a graph. Sketch us. By the way, who can read this word or this expression? No. Who knows what a scatter plot is? If you don't know it now, that's fine, because we're gonna do 3 days. We're gonna do 3 days of involving what? Oh, sorry, of making charts. Who knows what a scatter plot is? It involves what? By the way, when you scatter, what does that mean? Do they stay together or all over the place? When you say scatter, it just means just go away. So scatter plot, yes. So scatter plot means put dots where they belong. All right. Let's choose 2 colors. So let's say that red is for, actually, let's say red is for Muhammad. What were Muhammad's mark? Test 1, test 2. What was his mark and test 1? Come on. Come on, people. 84. Can someone tell me where is 84? Almost. Under what? 85. So do you agree that it's, okay, you know what? Let me zoom in for you. How many people say it's here? Raise your hand if you agree. It doesn't have to be exact, but does it look decent enough? Good. What was Muhammad's second mark for test number 2? 80? Where's 82? Between what and what? Between 80 and 85, but closer to what? 80. Again, it's just a rough diagram. So you don't have to be perfectly below 82 and a half. I'm going to stay here. Actually, everyone, let me. Here, you can keep going. I'm just going to actually just change the contrast on this guy just to make it really, really. Ah, perfect. Nice. This is good. This is much more visible for you. What was his mark on test number 3? 80. Wow, perfect. 85. Got it. 85. Test number 4. Something doesn't make sense. Are my points off? Ooh, sorry. They need to be shifted. Okay, sorry. Here, here. My bad. Sorry. Go away, go away, go away. Now we're good. What was his test on the sorry. So this the first mark is 84. The second mark is 82. Third mark is a perfect 85. What was test 4? So almost what? Almost 80, but just a little bit. Yep, under it exactly. Oh, 81. So right here. 85, 79, 81. Okay, that's his marks. Let's choose her marks. What's her first mark? 99. All the way, almost up. Second, 76, which is slightly above 75. Third, all right, she's getting back there. 4, 74, so slightly below 75. And wide the dip. Okay. What does the word consistent mean in English? Sorry, say again. How often? Okay, let's say okay, everyone. Someone says Kylan's attendance is consistent. Mr. Ramadan's attendance is not consistent. What does that mean? So consistent means what? Almost the what? Almost the same every time. Inconsistent means you're totally unpredictable. I have no idea when you're gonna show up and when you're not. So everyone, who's more consistent? Red or green? Why? See, because I'm asking you to explain. How can you explain it? What? Okay, Muhammad, Abu Bakr, sorry. Can you tell me something about the red dots that the green dots don't have or don't do? Okay, that's again. Oh, come on, man. We're done with that. So you're saying they're between. Okay, well, I could say that the red dots are between. Like you're getting there. Can you say it in another way? Can you say it in a way without using numbers? Just describe the locations or behavior without using the word consistent. Say, I'm asking you to explain the word consistent. Come on, people. Words are important. You still need to talk when you do math questions. Hmm. Tell me something about the red dots and the green. Okay, Christian, what do you want to say? By the way, there's so many ways to say it. What's your way? Hmm. Okay, I like that. He's saying straight line. Oh, okay, I'm gonna give one more chance. Does anyone have another way of saying it? What's so special about the red? Okay, I'll give you a hint. What's so special about the spacing of the red dot compared to the spacing of the green dot? Yes, thank you. Which one is keeping a tight range? Tight range. Red. Which one is a big range? There you go. Perfect. So, which one is more consistent? Muhammad. So actually, let's do it in red. Muhammad. Red is more consistent. Actually, we should say much more consistent, but let's just say more. More consistent. Why? Because his marks, I'm going to say cover, everyone, cover I'm going to use this word, a tight range. A tight done. That's it. Oh, sorry, cover. My bad. Cover. See? Yeah, look where he is. He is keeping it in this region. Look, everyone. He's keeping it roughly in this region. She is keeping it. Sorry, she is much more inconsistent. Okay? All right. Everyone, last question for today, and we're done. Everyone, did they both score the same average, though? Someone says all you need to know about someone is their average. Is that true? Everyone, if they were basketball players or whatever kind of sports players, who would you rather have on your team? Amanda or Mohammed? Why? He's more what? Think about it, everyone. Look at their marks. Just look at their marks. What can you say about Muhammad's performance on every game? It's what's his, okay, he's giving you roughly what kind of numbers? How many points per game is he scoring? In the what usually? In the 80s. Okay. How about Amanda? Okay. Amanda is what? Could really what? Could really deliver? How much? Could really ace the game. Or what? Do you see what I mean here? Muhammad steps onto the court. Can you expect a certain performance? Yes. What can you expect? 84, 82, 85. On a bad day, how much? Amanda steps into the court. What? You're like, I have no idea what's going to happen today. She could either really bring the trophy or completely just what? Bomb. Do you see what I mean here? So, who would you rather have? Someone who could score a 99, but you still don't know what kind of a day they might have, or someone who's going to give you the same good thing, maybe not perfect, but good thing they just gave you last week? Again, people are different. Coaches have their preferences. But if you want to play it safe, which one would you rather be? You would rather recruit Muhammad. Why? Again, everyone, look. What's Muhammad's average? Come on, what's his average? 82.2. What's his median? They're almost the what? What's her average? What's her median? Sorry, there is more what? There is more spacing. No, 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 no. He is keeping it very consistent. She is unpredictable. That's why, by the way, just so you know, why is this question important? Based on your answer D, what's your response to someone who claims that all you need to know to judge someone is just their average? Nah, I don't need to know just their average. I need to know their what? I need to know how spaced out or their what? How tight the range is. By the way, just so you know, everyone listen up. If you ever apply to certain programs like in university or college or for scholarships, they don't just ask for your what? They don't just ask for your average. They actually ask for your what? They actually ask for your what? Why? Because two people could score the same average, but we know that if you give this guy a course, he's going to get you roughly how much of an average? Well, if you give her a course, okay, how many people, how many of your friends or people you know sometimes that always say, you know what, like you ask them, what method, what course are you doing? Math. Are you doing the same in every unit? They're like, nah, I like trigonometry a lot. I'm going to ace that. You're like, how about quadratics? They're like, I hate that crap. I'm going to fail it. Do you see? But no, no. But do you see what I mean? They're like, I am not going to do any work in anything I hate. Well, that's not how life works, right? When you go into a job or work, you have to be a what? You have to perform what? No, no, here. You have to perform consistently. You can't just say, I'm just gonna kick the bucket on this one. I couldn't care less if this works or not. No, you can't, because you know what? You can't fail and ace. Fail and ace. You have got to give it all a good, decent performance almost all the time. How about some small variation? Is that okay? Everyone, how about some small changes? Is that permitted? Is that okay? How about big ones? No, 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 no. Everyone, this is okay. Look, this, yeah, you're sliding up and down, but on a tight range. This is not. Okay? You have, if you can do a 99 in something, you at least can do a 70 in something else or 80. Unless you choose not to do any work. So the answer to this one is no. Sorry. No. Because consistency of performance performance is still that's an S, by the way, it's still very important. Very important. However, university and college programs usually just accept you based on your what? Based on your average. But if they want to give you scholarships, if they want to recruit you for sports or for teams, they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we did accept them on average. But you know what? I think we need to know more about them. I think we need to know if they deliver, are they always giving it like at least 80 to 90%, or do they just give it 90 or 50? Because if it's 90 or 50, I don't want you on my team. Because I'm gonna put you on a game and you could really bring the game in, or completely be the one who actually just sits on the sidelines and doesn't do any work.